Welcome to Unit 2 on Henry Louis Vivian Derozio. In this lesson, we will study his life, historical background, major poems, themes, literary devices, and the questions most likely to help in your BA English Literature examination. Henry Louis Vivian Derozio was one of the earliest Indian English poets. He also worked as a teacher at Hindu College in Calcutta and became an important figure in the Young Bengal movement. Through poetry and education, he encouraged independent thought, patriotism, and social awareness among young Indians. Derozio wrote during British rule, a period when Western education, printing, and new political ideas were spreading in India. This period also saw the beginnings of national awakening. Derozio's poetry reflects the tension between India's glorious past and its condition under colonial rule. It also expresses faith in education, reason, and the younger generation. In the Harp of India, the harp becomes a symbol of Indian poetry, culture, and artistic achievement. The silent or neglected harp represents the loss of India's former glory. The poet's central question is why the instrument remains silent when it once produced beautiful music. The poem is therefore both a lament and a call for revival. Its major themes are lost glory, cultural memory, Indian literature, and national pride. Song of the Hindustanee Minstrel combines music, nature, and love for the homeland. The minstrel's song becomes a vehicle for expressing Indian identity and emotional attachment to the land. Natural images such as rivers, trees, birds, and village landscapes create a distinctly Indian atmosphere. The poem is patriotic, but its patriotism is expressed through feeling, music, and celebration rather than direct political argument. Into the Pupils of the Hindu College, Derozio addresses students directly. Education is presented as a force that can remove ignorance and prepare young people for the future. The poem expresses hope in the youth of India. Derozio does not treat students as passive learners. He sees them as thinkers and future builders of the nation. Knowledge, courage, and progress are central ideas. To My Native Land is one of Derozio's most direct patriotic poems. India is addressed as the poet's motherland, and the poem remembers the country's former greatness while acknowledging its present decline. Images of a broken crown and ancient monuments suggest lost glory. Yet the poem is not without hope. By remembering the past, Derozio attempts to restore dignity, pride, and a sense of national belonging. Derozio's poems use simple but powerful literary devices. Personification gives India or an abstract idea human qualities. Metaphor allows an object, such as the harp, to represent a larger cultural condition. Symbolism deepens the meaning of images like silence, ruins, music, and the motherland. Imagery creates vivid pictures of nature, history, and national life. Apostrophe allows the poet to address a person, place, or idea directly. The four poems are connected by Derozio's concern for India, but each poem approaches that concern differently. The Harp of India focuses on cultural silence and lost literary glory. Song of the Hindustanee Minstrel expresses love for India through music and nature. To the Pupils of the Hindu College places its faith in education and youth. To My Native Land presents the most direct expression of patriotism and national pride. For examination preparation, focus on symbolism, nationalism, education, youth, and comparison. You should be prepared to explain the harp as a symbol, discuss Derozio's nationalism, critically appreciate To My Native Land, explain how he inspires young people, and compare patriotism in any two poems. A strong answer should include the central idea, important images, themes, and a short concluding evaluation. To revise, remember Derozio through 8 key ideas: nationalism, patriotism, education, youth, Indian identity, lost glory, hope, and the revival of India. His poetry looks backward at India's greatness, examines its colonial condition, and looks forward to renewal through thought, education, and young people. This is the central spirit of Unit 2. Thank you for watching. BA English Literature, Exam-Oriented Learning.